Imagine two giants that shaped the entire world of operating systems. Unix, the legendary pioneer from the late 1960s, and Linux, the modern open source powerhouse that now dominates servers, cloud, mobile, and supercomputers. Today, we're exploring what makes them different, how they evolved, and why Linux has taken over while Unix still quietly powers some of the most mission-critical systems on the planet. Let's start with the story. Unix was born in 1969 at AT&T's Bell Labs. It was created by visionary engineers like Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie, and it became the foundation for modern computing. But Unix was always proprietary. Each version was controlled by a company. You had IBM's X, HP's HPox, Oracle's Solaris, and other enterprise-grade systems designed for specialized hardware. Linux, on the other hand, began as a personal project in 1991 when Linus Torvalds, a student in Finland, wanted a free Unix-like system he could run on his home computer. Unlike Unix, Linux wasn't built from Unix code. It simply followed Unix principles. And most importantly, Linux was released under the GPL license, meaning it was open source. Anyone could use it, modify it, or share it. That single decision changed the history of operating systems forever. Now, the difference in licensing created two entirely different worlds. Unix remained locked behind commercial licenses and expensive support contracts. Linux exploded into the open, attracting a global community of developers, enthusiasts, and companies. That's why Linux grew into thousands of distributions, Debian, Fedora, Arch, RHEL, and hundreds more, while Unix remained limited to only a few enterprise systems. Another major difference is hardware support. Linux can run on almost anything: laptops, desktops, servers, Raspberry Pi boards, supercomputers, and even Android phones. In fact, Android, the world's most widely used mobile OS, runs on the Linux kernel. Unix, meanwhile, is tied to specific, often proprietary hardware. X runs on IBM Power servers, HP Oaks on Atonium systems, and Solaris used to shine on Spark machines. This hardware limitation slowed Unix's adoption over time. But does that mean Unix is inferior? Not exactly. Unix systems are known for extreme reliability and stability. They're used in telecom, banking, and industries where downtime is unacceptable. Some Unix systems can run for years without rebooting. They're engineered for mission-critical environments where consistency matters more than modern features or frequent updates. Linux, however, evolved faster. Its community development model allowed rapid innovation. Kernel updates, driver support, new features, and large-scale improvements happen constantly. Companies like Red Hat, Canonical, SUSE, and Google contributed heavily, turning Linux into the backbone of modern computing. And that's why today, every major cloud platform is Google Cloud. Azure runs on Linux. All of the world's top 500 supercomputers run Linux. Even the International Space Station migrated from Windows to Linux because of reliability and security. Another interesting point is standards. Unix systems strictly follow the POSIX standard, ensuring consistency across certified Unix systems. Linux mostly follows POSIX but isn't officially certified. Still, Linux offers more flexibility, more features, and faster evolution, which is exactly what modern environments demand. Cost is another huge difference. Linux is free. Anyone can download it, run it, customize it, and even build their own distribution. Unix is expensive. Licensing fees, support contracts, and hardware requirements make it suitable only for enterprises with large budgets. Over time, many companies moved from Unix to Linux to reduce costs and increase flexibility. So what does the market look like today? Linux dominates. It leads in servers, cloud, data centers, IoT devices, and mobile. Unix usage has declined sharply, but it has not disappeared. Many critical financial systems, telecom networks, and industrial environments still use Unix because of long-term stability and the cost of migration. In simple terms, Linux is the future, and Unix is the legacy. Linux is open, flexible, fast, and everywhere. Unix is stable, trusted, but slowly fading from mainstream use. They share a common philosophy, but their journeys took completely different paths, one locked behind corporate walls and the other open to the world. And that's the story of Linux versus Unix. One gave birth to modern operating systems, The other evolved into the world's most powerful open source ecosystem. One thrives in legacy enterprise systems, the other powers the digital world around us.